All right.
All right.
What's up, everybody? This is Kenny Cummins here of Chilling with Kenny C right here on TMVcafe.com, bringing you entertainment to your ears. I'm joined with some longtime friends of mine on the local music scene. The man to your left is a DJ. The man on your right is an incredible recording artist. They've
Aw.
done music for years together, and also just decided to rekindle their musical bond under a new name. Chris and Jason, together known as Los Dieties, with me right now. How's it going, fellas?
Doing well,
Doing
man.
well, man. How you been?
Good, man. Great to have you both on the show for this interview tonight. And thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having
Yeah,
us,
yeah,
bro.
appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, so I see Jason from time to time. So this is my first time seeing Chris in a very, very, very long time.
We
So
were
Yeah.
we were actually
Yeah,
talking
yeah, yeah.
about
We were just talking about that.
like when the last time we saw you was at the Matt Rife show at Comedy Off Broadway.
yeah, that's
This
right.
was
Yeah.
this was before he blew up and everybody
Yeah,
started going crazy trying to get Matt Rife tickets when we were
yeah,
there like nothing. So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, we knew him before he blew up. We
Yeah.
saw him.
we
So
can say that. That
Yeah.
like yeah,
We
yeah,
were sitting front row.
yeah,
yeah.
front row.
Yeah,
So
we were sitting front row.
so
They made jokes about my outfit. So
oh yeah, that's why. Now do you had the Miami Vice?
I had this
Yeah.
white blazer and a Hawaiian shirt on, and I got the Miami Vice cracks all night. So
Yeah, it was
Oh
great.
I,
It was
man.
I
great.
was I was honored. So
That
yeah,
was that was one of the most memorable comedy shows I went to that particular year. So I
that was
do remember he went at your shirt for most of his acts. So
yeah,
that was quite a night indeed.
That was
yeah,
definitely it.
And
yeah.
you know, of course, for those who don't know, Matt Wife, comedian, originally for Nick Cannon, Wildin' Out.
Yep.
He was doing stand up before Nick, and now since then he had a sold out tour last year. So, you know, there was no point of me going to see him again when not only did I saw him, but I got a pic with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, and the thing is if
yeah,
you're listening and you have a girlfriend, she probably wants him. So
yes. Yeah, you better protect your woman at all costs.
you
At
Because,
all
better,
costs.
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, at all costs. So,
Yeah.
man, so I've known these two for many years. Remember seeing y'all. Y'all do shows for charities
Oh yeah, we
at
were
the
doing that.
bowling alley. I remember those shows, and y'all done music together for a long time. So talk about what led to this rekindle of y'all two getting back in the studio and doing music together under this new name. Talk about
Yeah.
how the Los Deities came to be.
Um, Chris and I have always been friends. Life naturally gets in the way of things sometimes, and paths go different ways. And as you know, I'm also an illustrator and an artist, and I'm very busy with that a lot of times. And the last thing I did musically was like 2017, and after that, and I really started taking art seriously. I didn't think that I would ever look back and go and do more music. Um, but with Chris and I just being friends, I think it's a natural kind of part of us. And he and I both love it. We both love listening to it. We both love creating it.
The history.
The history, man. So
Yeah.
yeah, we work well together. And I think once you do something like that, it never really leaves you. And I think that it's always going to be a part of you. And you're always, no matter what you tell yourself, going to have that itch to want to do it. So we decided to give that another shot. And I think for me, I knew that if I was going to do music again, I didn't want to do anything. I wanted to do something completely different than what I had ever done before. I'm a big 80s guy. I'm influenced by people like Duran Duran, Depeche Mode, Pet Shop Boys, New Order, all that kind of stuff. But that's my background. That's what I love. Chris has a totally different influence. Like Chris has a totally different um style that he's influenced by. So we talked like, hey, let's try to bring that together. Let's try to bring those together and do something completely different this time. So
And it's worked out.
it's been working out.
Yeah, it's been working out great. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got 2 songs already released. We've been at it since late October, early November, right?
Yeah.
Got some new equipment. Just started making music. And we don't have anything, I don't think we have any set agenda as far as to what we want to make. We're just doing what feels good. We're just laying out stuff, and we don't have, I don't want to say you can pigeonhole us into any kind of a category. We're just doing what Los Dieties wants to do. So yeah.
Yeah,
It's been fun so far.
So when I first heard songs, it definitely felt like some influences from Jason's side, because I know you love 80s music, you like Prince, you like Duran Duran, you like that era of music. So it was definitely like anybody that listens to Jason in his early years, he was a constant hip hop artist, man. He was an MC, and he was under the stage name Knowledge. Like he was spitting fire, and
Well,
of course, and Chris under his name DJ Fu. He was, so y'all had the DJ hip hop combo, and a lot of his influences there. So it's definitely unique sound. And I like when I hear something like totally different and you're just trying to figure it. Sometimes I feel like people try too much of trying to figure out what type of music they listening to instead of just enjoying it.
right.
Just,
Yeah.
you know what? I dig this, man. So
Thank you, man.
Appreciate
so
it.
I dig it. So yeah, I have released Night Drive and Stratosphere.
Night Drive and Stratosphere.
Yeah.
So
Yes, they are available on all your whatever streaming platform you might listen to music on. Just look up Los Deities. Night Drive and Stratosphere will pop up, as well as if you are a Bandcamp user, it's on Bandcamp as well. And on Bandcamp, you can listen for free, or if you feel like buying the track, I think it's 99 cents for Stratosphere, and I think we put out Night Drive for free. So just click on there, put in a $0 amount or whatever you want to pay. It doesn't matter to us.
Yeah.
Download the track, listen to it. But yeah, it's also on all your streaming platforms. So
yeah, man.
yeah, we just wanted to do something. We wanted to do something. I mean, we obviously just naturally want to do what we want to do, but it's nice knowing that, like, I don't know anybody in the area that's doing the kind of stuff that we're doing. So it's kind of a breath of fresh air for me.
Yeah.
And that's that's no disrespect to anyone. Kentucky artists are amazing. You know that.
Yeah.
But we're doing kind of our own thing. So
yeah, absolutely. And as a constant local music supporter that I am, I listen to this and I'm looking around of the scene like you guys are the first of the type of music that y'all present into the scene. Lexington, Central Kentucky, for as far as I can know.
There is a group with Kim Connolly.
Yeah.
She has a group called Frigid Kitty. Have you heard of Frigid Kitty?
I do recognize the name Frigid Kitty.
Yes. I think they kind of do some similar type stuff, but she's like a much better singer than I am. They're really, really good. But yeah, I mean, other than that, there's nothing really like that going on around here.
Yeah.
So it definitely feels a breath of fresh air. What y'all two are doing. So I totally dig it. I'm just happy that Jason is doing music in particular, because I know for a fact for many years a lot of people from the scene have been like, man, you're gonna do music again, I'm pretty sure in your messages and in the events with your artwork that you do, which is an outstanding piece of work that you do.
Thank
If
you.
you haven't seen his art, go check out Jason Shepard artwork on Facebook, Instagram. It's just an incredible body of work. He's making appearances on all these conventions, Scarefest, Lexington Comic Con, Frankfurt Con. He's making waves with the artwork, man. You're doing an incredible job with that. So some
Kenny,
of the
stop it. My
artwork.
head.
You're doing too much.
He's doing too
You're
much.
doing
Yes.
too
You're gonna
My
get
head's gonna blow up so big that it's gonna be like pushing him out of the camera in a minute. No, thank you, Kenny. And I'm gonna tell you something. As long as I've known you, man, you have always been like the legitimate, like the biggest supporter of local music. And
Yes,
it doesn't
sir.
it doesn't
Yes,
matter what
sir.
genre it is. It doesn't matter who it is. You are there at the forefront, guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
And
Guaranteed.
we and I'm going to speak on behalf of everybody who does music in the area that we thank you and appreciate you, man. Like
Most
we
definitely.
love you, bro. Thank
Yeah.
you. Like
appreciate y'all, man.
I
Like,
mean, we really do. I mean, like there's you are 1 in a million, bro. Thank you.
you know, I've been a Kentuckian for most of my life, and sometimes you find out things late in your life. Like I've been a constant music listener, like everybody else,
Yeah.
and even when I was doing the radio DJ and podcasting thing, I of course I've interviewed independent artists in the early stages of my journey. I just haven't really focused on the local side until I literally moved back to Kentucky,
Mhm.
which was almost a decade ago to this day. And now
Wow.
I've been living in Lexington for like 8 of the 10 years. And I went on this journey of adventures of, hey, let me go see what's out there locally. Let me see who's doing music locally. And I'm blown away with what I've been hearing from a lot of talented musicians. Like Lexington, you know, in Central Kentucky is more than just horses and basketball and bourbon. It
Oh
does
yeah.
have a good
Yeah.
music scene. It's just a matter of more eyes and ears need to be in tune with it. And I feel
Mhm.
like this
I agree.
scene can
I agree.
thrive even more. I feel like, man, people need to listen to y'all, especially like with the music that y'all presenting, totally unique, different sounds. It's incredible what y'all are doing. So Night Drive, which got vocals on it, Jason doing his thing with the vocals, and Stratosphere, an instrumental.
Yeah, complete instrumental.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna do some of those. I mean, like
Yeah.
we don't think every song necessarily needs vocals. So if we can create a cool thing to vibe to, like we're not gonna fix it if it ain't broke. So Stratosphere wasn't broke to us, and we just thought,
Yeah.
hey, we'll let that roll. So
yeah. Something tells me Stratosphere is going to be it's going to be used by me for over the course of the year because I'm looking to use Stratosphere for one of the Music Monday jukebox shows I'm working on. So,
Oh,
and
nice.
Stratosphere
you
Nice.
may use it, sir.
Nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
perfect for one of the shows that I want to use. So because I got like a pop, EDM, dubstep type of feel, a playlist, and Stratosphere will be like a perfect intro before I go
Dude,
straight to the playlist. So it
well,
fits the mold of
we are honored. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
so so the name. I want to talk the name. Because there's always got to be some sort of story background behind these names. So what
Okay.
led y'all to be known as Los Dieties? Well, how did that
It's not anything like extravagant.
No.
I thought the name deities, meaning a god or one who's worshipped. I thought I presented this to him. I was like, man, what about like the Deities? And him being of, as you can see, Hispanic ethnicity.
And we were probably eating tacos.
Well, here's the thing. No, here's the thing.
We were probably eating
no,
some
here's the
tortas.
thing. We had gone to the taco truck around the corner of that.
Yeah.
We were eating from a taco truck when we were talking about this, and he goes, "How about Los Deities?" And I was like, you know what? I like that. It's got a ring to it. I happened to look it up. Nobody had the name. Voila, Los Deities stuck. So here we are with a cool name and some cool music, right?
And a cool keyboard.
And a cool keyboard. Yeah, we've gotten all new equipment since we've started this whole journey back together. We've oh gosh, we've sunk at least 1,500 so far into new equipment. We don't know what's going to come next. We might buy a bunch of other stuff that we may or may not need, but it's you know, it's nice to have it. So
yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, I'll pay attention to Jason posts, especially with the music that y'all been working on. I've heard, and now prior to Los Deities, I've heard some hip hop songs that you worked on. This was pre Los Deities. So I'm thinking, man, Jason he really getting back to the hip hop side of things, at least getting the itch for it at least. And then
yeah, I don't think, and like I said, I've always said if I'm going to do music again, I want to take a completely different route, because I'm inspired by so many different genres and categories of music that if I've done it once and have put it behind me, I never want to revisit that. I kind of want to keep focusing, and like in 5 years, I might have a Motown band with like a trumpet section and a horn section, and you never know. You never know. You never know with me, but no, Los Deities, man, we're here to stay. So like, I just yeah.
You are definitely a versatile music listener, so I can understand.
Well, so is he. Honestly, he likes all the same stuff I do too.
So
he also listens to like some out there stuff. Like,
it's crazy. What I listen to. I mean, I pretty much just listen to sounds and try to do stuff with them, whether it comes out to be a song or not. You know, if it does, it does. If not, then we work on something else.
Oh yeah, we've already, we've been together a very short time again working on music, and we've already backburnered like three tracks. Like we're like, I don't know if we're feeling this. Let's just come back to it later. It's the ADHD in us, I guess, but I don't know what it. But yeah,
and sometimes when you get back to the swing of things, you're gonna run into moments like that. But at least it kind of gets the creative juices going, and
definitely
definitely are in this new journey for the long haul, and definitely feels like a sign of more things to come for Los Deities. So look, I'm excited for y'all too, because y'all definitely are quite the dynamic duo as far as music. Like
he is the Robin to my Batman.
Yeah,
no, I'm kidding. We're we're just a good team. We've always been a good team, and good friends. I mean, like, to me, that's more important. You've got to have the friendship side to it as well. But I will say this. I don't know if you were going to ask, but I thought I would just throw it out there on the table. We don't know that Los Deities will ever perform live. We've talked about it. We've molded over a little bit. There's a lot of things I think with it that we would need to figure out, as far as like what needs to be programmed versus what needs to be played live, how it would work out. And it's just it's a lot more technical than just having a beat riding behind you and getting on stage and rapping over it, or having an actual live band behind you that knows how to play all their stuff live. Like with this, it's a lot of sequencing, it's a lot of programming, and it's just the two of us. So I don't know that we'll ever take it live. It would be a lot of fun, and I would certainly enjoy it. I miss being on stage, but
Yeah, definitely.
We don't know. It could. I mean, it could happen. It could happen. I'm not saying no.
And
But if we do, Kenny, I know you're going to be there, and I'm going to
Yeah.
love seeing you, man. So
you know the saying, never say never.
Never
no,
say never,
and
yeah.
that's exactly what I'm
You're
not
exactly
doing.
right,
That's
yeah.
that's a fair thing to say. But you know, nonetheless, man, I'm just so happy that y'all two are back at it again musically. And Los Dieties is the name. Check out the singles Night Drive and Stratosphere. If you're more into the vocals, go listen to Night Drive. If you're into if instrumental,
Yeah.
hand fisting club vibes, you go listen to Stratosphere.
We
Both
just want something fun and catchy and something for you to vibe to. That's what we're doing. So,
Yep.
yeah.
all of that, both songs are available on the streaming platforms. You can also check it out on Bandcamp as well. And yeah, spread the word, man. Go check them out. And on the side, check out Jason's artwork, Jason Shepard's artwork as well.
Please
The lovely graphics that you see with Night Drive and Stratosphere is courtesy of Jason Shepard's artwork. So so go check it out. If you want some art, you want some commission, Jason got you covered.
I got you.
Gotcha.
I'm a fortunate customer for Jason with his art. So it's a beautiful art, and it definitely deserves more attention. So
Kenny.
go support it, man.
Kenny.
What?
Love you, man. Thank you. Thank you, bro.
You're doing too much.
You're doing too much.
That's what
No,
I
thank you,
do.
man.
I'm on the local music scene. I'm the equivalent of a hype man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are.
You are.
But the
Yeah.
hype man.
You are, dude. It's crazy. Yeah.
So I don't scream and yell like the casual hype man. I do it verbally, I do it socially, I do it on the internets. If that's still a term these days.
You are the best hype man ever. You're even better than Sin Dog from Cypress Hill. But if you could start promoting us like Sin Dog from Cypress Hill and just be like, Los Dieties, like
I love Cypress Hill so
Cypress
much.
Hill one time, come on,
Los Dieties, let's go.
Los Dieties. Yeah, just start doing that, and we'll be grateful. So,
man,
we are grateful now. Thank you, man.
We appreciate it, Ken.
Yeah,
appreciate
thank you, bro.
it.
All right, man. Thank you, fellas, for joining me tonight. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having us, man.
Night Drive and Stratosphere, both songs are available under the name Los Dieties. That's Dieties. Go just type that Los Dieties on your platforms of preference. It's right there, and get your weekend started off right with these songs. Yeah, get the vibes going. And they got more music on the way. So until then, Night Drive, Stratosphere, go listen to both songs. Thank you, fellas, so much for being on the show. I think this is Chris's first time on the show. I think
it is, yeah.
I've interviewed Jason numerous times, so it's definitely a treat to have Chris here alongside Jason. So check it out, Los Dieties, man. They got a lot of this stuff in store. So y'all enjoy your rest of your Thursday, enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend.
You too, man.
And I look forward to see what's next on the horizon for Los Dieties, man. Thank y'all both for being here.
Kenny, you have a great night, brother.
All right,
thanks,
you, man.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.
You too.
Later.
Bye.
All right.